你太公食地。用咗喺嗰個。嗱咁樣，你介紹自己啊
Hello， 我係小麗。
係。
Hi。
關太啊，慧珠你好靚啊！多謝。
Hi， 我叫燕啊。
Hello。你叫咩名啊？叫 Judy。李強啊。Hello。我哋講。
叫 Donna。Merry Christmas。
定啦，咁你哋邊班係啊？我係男女朋友。
Hello Alice， 聖誕快樂。
幾時
Esther。
係要多謝你哋每一個人都嚟我哋嘅聖誕節。你叫咩名啊？多謝你哋咁啊！甜嘅。甜姐妹。你講一個。呢個講呢個主人啦。我有冇聽到叫佢啊？係你好。呢條 speak Mandarin 咯。使唔使翻譯國語咧？靚仔啊！嚇。OK。我呢就講幾句哈。English 說，你叫咩名啊？然後我就可以翻譯給你們聽哈。Hello， 你係邊個啊
Rebecca。Hello
Rebecca。Celia welcome 係嘛 ？Celia。Okay。Introduce yourself。
Oh, okay. Hello, and this is another Christmas time, and it's 2010. So. Thank you for coming to our humble little house in Arcadia, and hope you enjoy your time together, fellowship, and wish for another happy Christmas. And thank you very much. This is Patrick signing out. Bye-bye.
His English is really good. 你哋明唔明？你會聽到唔聽到？好啦，多你介紹你自己啦。OK， 我叫 Phoebe， 我都好感激你哋能夠同我哋一齊慶祝曙光聖誕嘅晚會啦，好隆重啊！其實係好 casual 嘅，咧同埋咧好感謝你哋，因為咧呢個係我哋好細小嘅 humble home 細埋喺中神。但係咧，神好祝福我哋喺2021年嘅時候，即係能夠咁好俾我哋永遠都夠豐富嚇，好感謝主。咁啊主其實我同 husband 兩個咧喺6月7月份啊去過短宣，所以真係都感謝有啲弟兄姊妹都為我祈禱，因為真係好難啦嚇，即係我哋兩個即係佢啲中文係唔使講啦，啲都唔識啦係咪？咁我咧就即係你知啦，好辛苦，因為其實我去短宣嘅時係講國語話㗎，咁我啲國話又好 limited， 好有限，所以你繼續為我哋祈禱，我哋兩個 husband and wife 咧係我哋嘅願望咧係希望更加可以做短宣，希望 next year or year after 都可以，因為我哋牧師咧好贊成我哋去。For him 咧 he's teaching English， 佢係説英文，都係感謝神啦。我覺得呢年真係神好祝福我哋。唔係話好多錢，其實我賺錢係少過舊年啊 half what I'm making。但係神咧係祝福我哋係唔係 material， 係祝福我哋係我哋 spiritually 能夠可以帶領人歸信主。喺呢個時候真係好感謝神，即係我哋可以學習更加謙卑，更加即係我哋已經即係足夠，神係永遠俾我哋more than sufficient 啦。所以即係感謝主。Patrick want to share his students that you teach English last time? A little bit, just a few words.
Yeah, the highlight of last year.
Last year, this year.
Oh, this year. Oh, so fast. Last year.
One of the blessings I had this summer was to go to certain cities in China, and the one that I stayed at the most was 1 week in working with actually 2 weeks and a half, working with English training to Chinese English teachers in China to teach their children in classes how to speak English correctly, because they have a very strong Chinese accent English, and we were teaching them the proper English, and all the time that we did this to the English teachers. We got a chance to build friendship and to see at least 6 accept Christ as Lord and Savior. And even though we cannot, since it's communist representative to communist officials watching the training, so we cannot just talk to them and say about church and religion, but we use the Bible stories, like the prodigal son, the David and Goliath, all the famous Bible stories in the Bible, and train them to use it as a modern English lesson. And the communist official says, "Oh, very good story. Go ahead, teach it." So they didn't understand that it was actually David and Goliath in the Bible, but we changed the names a little bit. So what the story is. So as we finished 2 weeks and a half training, I met a lot of interesting people, and hopefully I will be able to keep in touch with them through email, and maybe in the future when I have more money to go back to China again, spend another 2.5 weeks teaching them in English. The city we stayed at was Malipo, which is 1 hour to the North Vietnam border of China. 1 hour. If we had time, we were running out of day. We only had 6 hours to get back to Kunming, which is the big city with the airport. There was no airport at the city Malipo. So Malipo is a village, small city, 1 hour north of Vietnam border. And
Kunming is a bit.
Kunming is the capital of the province of where Malipo is. See, Kunming is the capital city, that province. So the ride to the village back to Kunming was so bumpy. Hopefully in 2 years, the city says they're going to finish a new highway to the city Malipo. And then hopefully the city will grow bigger. But it's still nice to see all those people there to learn English. And even the school that we were there, you can see that we in America are so blessed with a good home, and the homes that we saw in the village people that we had a chance to visit. The things that we have, like electricity, refrigerator, cooking, cooking with oven. They cook on top of fire, like camping. See, that's everyday cooking for them. We have oven. They have fire and pots on top of fire, and then so running water. Simple things like running water, hot water, very hot water. Their hot water, they boil hot water to live. That's the most people live away from the city. And we saw a lot of children and the teachers, they teach at the small schools of these villages. That's why they appreciate going to the city to learn English, so they go back to the village and teach with the children of the farm people, farmers. That's where the most of the education. And then after that, I met with Phoebe and her Chinese pastor to visit the supporting churches that her Chinese pastor has Mandarin speaking in all the cities. And then we finished visiting Singapore. No, not Singapore. Shanghai. And visit Expo 2010 in Shanghai. And very hot day there. We stayed there 3 days. So 2 days at 2 days at Expo. Very hot. So at the trip for a whole month of July, I've been in China. And this summer, the longest I ever been to China in my whole life. So 2006, we were in China for only
2008.
no, 2006. 2006 we were last time in China. So 2006, it was winter time. It's just finishing winter time, not very hot. And I like winter time better than. So hopefully next time I go to China, it'll be not too hot, and we get a chance to visit other cities and meet other people, and get a chance to share God's work and hopefully lead some more people to Christ.
Anyway， 我哋唔好阻睇嘅時候啦，我諗我要開始係咪唱歌先啦？